Hi, it's Malcolm here and welcome to another TTS Plus update. So this was formerly the Dob Software but is now TTS Plus. And I want to show you a couple of new features I'm about to just release. But I wanted to do a quick video on them first. So I've added in this time the 1/3 rank for the 1/3 column, which is this column here. And also BSP for history, and I'll show you how that works in a minute. So if you have been on the Facebook group or following my emails, you'll know that I'm constantly talking about the TTS rank 1, which if we use the software we can actually filter it by doing this. So this shows us the top TTS ranked ones every day in the Dob software. Now if we go back to the beginning of the month, I just want to show you how you can actually use this filter and the new filters to actually see what's possible with the rank 1. So this is TTS rank 1. Now as you can see, okay, it doesn't dob or get loads of ticks every single time, but it does a lot of times, and you only have to look down and just TTS rank on its own without even looking at filters. Often has 10 ticks or more, but there are times when it doesn't, admittedly, but we'll come to that in a minute. So basically, but if you look down you can see, there are one after the other. Now the yellow represents a full Dob, so basically the price is halved between BSP and in running, and this represents a 25% drop. So you can see that the yellows pop up all over the place and the greens are quite consistent as well. But the whole idea of a tool like this is to try and find better scenarios. So I've just added the 1/3 rank because, again, if you've been in the Facebook group or read my emails, you'll know that I always go on about the 1/3 rank, the 1/3 column or the 1/3 rank as being quite popular. And this is this column here. And if I showed you on the TTS software, because it's sometimes a little bit easier, it's this column here, and it's made up of this column, which is some Dob stats, and this column here as well, and they're added together to come up with this column, and it seems to do quite well. And if you sort, you can see that you can go down and you've got a high rank rating there and a high rating there. So these are possible selections. So if we go back to the Dob software, we can now sort them by this rank as well, or filter them by this rank as well. So if we take rank 1 again and submit and see what happens, and you'll probably find that there are a few less selections and a few more that actually, or we've got rid of some of the selections that didn't have any ticks. So this one's now got 24 ticks. There's one there that hasn't, and well, that's got 10 ticks, and that one's only got 7 ticks. But kind of out of the whole day, I mean, that's a 7/6 drop, but I mean, you probably wouldn't be on that runner anyway at 64.51. There's no, it's really difficult to get prices. A lot of these, when we talk about 99s and stuff like that, you kind of don't get involved in those trades. Admittedly, you might on 10s, but generally we tend to stick lower at lower prices than that. And again, when these are ranked 1, they tend to be a bit better. So the next thing we can do is go to the history ranking and select rank 1 here. Okay, so this works with history, and this is BSP ranked 1, or as you might call it, the favorite, based on the BSP price. So again, that cuts down on the selections, and you can see that this one won, this one comes second, that one came 6th, but had an in-play price of 1.5. 16 ticks on that one, but it did win, and it was really low price, and that one there. So we've now we filtered down, and we've got some 5 selections that do really well. Now the next thing I would do is if I was going to go in play, I would take probably 7 furlongs or 1 miler and above. In fact, we'll go for 1 mile and just do that. The reason why is because it's harder to trade. It hasn't actually made a lot of difference because we're in the flat season, so and there are still other races, but there's a hurdle there which got 22 ticks and it won, as we've already come across. there's a flat there, a flat there. National Hunt flat. I don't know. I don't particularly like being on those races myself, but and a flat there. And as you can see, the flats all literally dobbed really well, and the hurdle didn't, but it still got 22 ticks, and that was only because it was 1.24, which is why it didn't dob, but it still came first. So, you know, 1 mile, 7 furlongs, we can go down to 7 furlongs, probably just about acceptable. The other thing I would say is, you know, again with pricing, I prefer to be, you know, kind of under 4, and in some cases under 3, but we can see there. And if we do a couple of days just to see where we are on other days, so you can see it's kind of not a fluke. That one was only 4 ticks, but then it won again, and this one was only 15 ticks, but it was still 15 ticks, which is quite acceptable on a trade. Let's see what happens in the next day. So again, 105 there, and yeah, that one didn't kind of work. Now there's one other filter I'd like to put in here, and that's last time out. Myself, I prefer them to be first last time out, or something close to that, especially when I'm selecting 1 main runner or 2 main runners of a day. So if you introduce that filter as well, that will really cut down on selections. But a lot of the time you may only be looking for one of these a day, just to as part of your portfolio. So again, we've got that one. If we go to the 4th day, so we got 55, 32, 105, 90. That very late race came in at 4. I don't tend to be on those very late ones myself, but you know, that does show that it doesn't always work. But I kind of, those late run races sometimes can be a little bit of a pain. But anyway, you know, there's 4 great ones, and if you was just looking for one of them early in the day, then you've got 4 to choose from there. You won't, the tighter you get with the selection method, obviously the less selections you'll get, and you'll get days like this where you don't get any, and that's why you can use the TTS Plus software to research. So just one there, but 61 ticks, to come up with ideas. Two there, 63 and 69, you know, just by trying different filters out. So that's basically TTS for you, and you know, and they're the updates I've just come up with. Sorry, stuttering a little bit there, lost my concentration as I was thinking about something. But 1 to 3 ranks is the new one, and BSP. So if you wanted to as well, you could literally do your research on a limit of say 4 or 3, or something like that, just by doing that. And then if you add that in, so we go to the next day, that one would still be in there, and submit. To be honest, I like these down in the 2s myself, really, but you know, 3s are quite possible. Okay, well, thank you for watching that video, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.